The hidden truth behind infidelity. Some men believe cheating is just a careless mistake, a fleeting lapse in judgment where emotions take control. But is it really that simple? Studies show that infidelity often follows deep-rooted psychological patterns rather than spontaneous decisions. In fact, research by Dr. David Buss, an evolutionary psychologist, suggests that some individuals are biologically inclined to seek multiple partners due to subconscious survival strategies. But what does this mean for relationships? Some women don't stray because they intend to cause harm, but because their emotional patterns make true loyalty incredibly difficult. If you don't recognize these patterns, you may find yourself questioning, "What did I do wrong?" while she has already moved on. Before we dive in, take a moment to tap that like button, subscribe, and comment below if you've ever ignored red flags in a relationship. Now let's uncover the truth. Who are the women most likely to cheat? Infidelity isn't always about cruelty or deception. It's often about emotional hunger, unhealed trauma, or an ingrained need for validation. If you've ever been in love with someone who constantly needed attention, seemed restless in stability, or never truly let go of their past, this discussion is for you. A relationship should be built on trust. But what happens when one person is fundamentally wired for chaos rather than commitment? Let's break down the common personality types most likely to struggle with loyalty. The attention addict. Craving validation over love. Some women aren't in relationships for love. They're in it for attention. They may claim to want a devoted, loyal partner, but deep down, no amount of love is enough. Why? Because they don't thrive on love. They thrive on validation. You might notice her constantly seeking admiration, whether through social media, flirtatious interactions, or a constant need for external approval. Her Instagram isn't just a collection of memories, it's a showcase designed to invite admiration. She keeps conversations with other men going just enough to feel desired, but denies that it's anything inappropriate. The psychological phenomenon behind this behavior is similar to dopamine addiction. Much like a gambler chasing the next win or a social media user craving more likes, attention addicts need constant external affirmation to feel worthy. The tragic part? The more you give, the less it means to her. Your love becomes background noise. The restless soul. Why some women get bored in stability. At first, everything is perfect. She's passionate, engaged, and tells you she's never felt this way before. But over time, she seems distant. Texts slow down. Excitement fades. It's not because you changed. It's because she craves the high of new love. For some women, stability feels suffocating. Research in attachment theory suggests that individuals with anxious avoidant attachment styles often struggle to maintain long-term commitment. They mistake peace for boredom and assume that when the thrill is gone, so is the love. To reignite that spark, she may start arguments, flirt with others, or chase new experiences that make her feel alive. But here's the hard truth. If someone equates love with emotional roller coasters, no amount of stability will keep them satisfied. The serial cheater. When infidelity becomes a habit. Some people cheat not out of unhappiness, but because they enjoy the thrill of deception. Unlike the previous types, serial cheaters don't feel genuine remorse. They feel power. Psychologists categorize this behavior under traits associated with narcissistic tendencies and low empathy levels. A study from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that chronic cheaters often rationalize their behavior to avoid guilt, convincing themselves that they are victims rather than perpetrators. If she has cheated before and justified it with excuses, chances are she will do it again. The best approach? Walk away before you become her next victim. The party girl who fears settling down. Not every woman who enjoys nightlife is disloyal, but for some, the party scene represents an escape from responsibility. If she's constantly seeking excitement, avoiding commitment, and dismissing concerns with phrases like, "You're overreacting," then it may be a sign she's not ready for a committed relationship. Studies show that impulsive behavior and high-risk decision-making often correlate with higher rates of infidelity. If she consistently places herself in environments where boundaries are blurred, heavy drinking, late-night flirtations, or maintaining close relationships with potential romantic interests, her commitment may always be in question. The woman who keeps her ex in the picture. What does it mean when she insists her ex is just a friend? Experts suggest that lingering emotional attachments often indicate unresolved feelings. Keeping an ex close serves as an emotional safety net, a fallback option in case the current relationship fails. Even if no physical cheating occurs, emotional cheating can be just as destructive. Infidelity doesn't start in the bedroom, it starts in the mind. Late-night texts, nostalgic conversations, and comparing you to a past love can create a slow emotional drift that eventually turns into betrayal. If she's keeping that door open, ask yourself why. The Stoic perspective: protecting yourself from emotional chaos. If you recognize these patterns, don't make the mistake of believing you can fix someone who struggles with commitment. Love cannot heal a person who is addicted to external validation or emotional turmoil. A Stoic man does not chase love that weakens him. He observes, accepts reality, and walks away when necessary. If someone cannot respect the relationship, they do not deserve the benefits of one. Have you ever found yourself competing for someone's attention, wondering why your devotion wasn't enough? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit like if this resonated with you, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on relationships, psychology, and self-mastery. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and never settle for less than you deserve.